Hi, it's Carrie with Picasso Cat Treasures again, and I'm now on my third box of 4 of the 100 plus pounds of jewelry that I bought online that was part of an estate sale. So all vintage. I haven't found one thing yet that was very contemporary at all. So I couldn't do it all at once, so I'm doing it in 4 separate times, 4 separate videos, and this will be box number 3 out of 4. And opening this and showing you that I actually opened it in front of you, I will then pour it out on my kitchen table and sort through it as much as I can, and then I'll pull a few of what I think are the best pieces out, or the ones that I like the most, and I will show them one at a time and maybe talk about what they're worth. And that, we're ready with our box cutter. Again, I have to fight through an entire roll of priority tape on this. So excuse me while I move around. I pour stuff out on the table because it's honestly, usually even if they're in little containers, they're not very well sorted. And I like to sort them and look at every single one of them really closely. So this is a box of assorted earrings. That was in the gold jewelry box. So, if you saw my dumpster diving video, I just went dumpster diving and I got this really great amount of jewelry holders that came out of a display from a really high-end store, and these are perfect for my new bracelet holders. Appropriately grape themed. Perfect for my next wine tasting. These are a Christmas sort jewelry and a couple of rings. Okay, I always like these. These are men's tie clips, tie tacks, and cufflinks. And a little enamel piece. Okay. Looks like a lot of brooches and some long necklaces and a few other things sort of piled in there. A lot more boxes. Every one of them has items in it. Okay. No idea what's in this. Oh, they all went to the back. They went to the back of the class like me all the time. I was always causing a disturbance, so they either had to put me up front or way in the back. I had a couple teachers, one in high school. That high school, he hated me. Maybe because I talk too much. More Christmas. Patriotic, 4th of July. This looks like a Valentine-themed box. More clip-on earrings. And last, some Halloween. Okay, so that's it for this box. So what I'll do is I'll put it all back into this box, move it over to my kitchen table, and then I will dump it out and sort through it. Hi, I'm back. I'm down low because I'm going to show you some of the jewelry up close. So I'm going to sit up and show it to you so you can see it. I didn't like this box as much. I didn't think very much came in it, but I did find some nice things. More Mardi Gras beads, which I don't like. So I actually did contact this seller and say, I found a lot of things in it that I don't think counted as jewelry. And so he gave me a discount. He actually gave me a partial refund. Okay, so the first thing is, these were just adorable, and I thought they were so cute. And I'm going to hold them as, well, let's see. I'm going to hold them as nicely as I can. And they're just little ghost earrings. And they are literally cardboard, but they're painted. But they were signed on the back, M-A-M with a dash. I don't know if that's the one or not. Yeah, okay. So anytime anything is signed, I go ahead and I look it up. And I was very surprised that this particular designer goes pretty well. And since these are very unusual, I know it's not Halloween, but they're still unusual. I'm probably going to ask $15 to $20 for them because they are a signed piece. And they're so adorable. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to show was this piece of, I believe, it's not marked, but I believe that's Old Pawn silver. I'll try to check it out and see if it's silver. But what I like about this is it's that really pretty chip inlay turquoise. This one was kind of a surprise. I had a really hard time looking this one up because I couldn't read the stamp on the inside of the ring. It is actually a Panetta. It's a Panetta ring. I couldn't read Panetta. I could only see E-T-T-A. So I had to sort of back engineer, study what that was. And I finally found it. It is a sterling silver ring. And it had obviously some gold overlay, which is wearing off. And it's just real pretty. So I'm going to clean it up really nice. And I'm probably going to ask probably $20, $30 for that because it's nice. This piece I just liked it. It's just one of my favorite pieces. It is just an enamel pin, and I'm just going to put up maybe in a lot of flower pins because spring is coming up, and these would be really, really beautiful on a purse. You just put them on a purse, or you can actually put them on belts. And anyway, it's just a way to add a little something vintage to your outfit. I found this brooch, which of course is another floral brooch, but this one is signed and it's original by Robert. And his enamel pins, those pins they're all over the board as far as what you can get for them. So I will probably ask about $12 for that piece, but I just love those 3D pins. So, all right, and I have more Avon rings. So, let's see, I thought I had another Avon ring. Oh well. They will probably, I'll probably sell them as a lot together, but they're so pretty. I love Avon, and I just think it's wonderful costume jewelry because it evokes a lot to those of us who grew up in the 70s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. So, okay, the next items I'm going to show are just some watch faces. This is I can't remember. Hanson, I think. This is a Hanson watch face for women, vintage. I'll probably put all of my watches in a lot, including the watch faces, even if some of them are worth a bit. I'll probably just put them all in one lot because you can get a pretty good deal if you have a lot. And I'm not going to exaggerate when I say I probably have 100 in this total lot of watches. So these are nice, but they're not gold. I love that. If it worked, I would have, somebody will have to have it fixed, but I love it. It's a wind up, but it doesn't work. But I love this. If it worked, I would just keep that and wear it all the time because I really liked it. So next I have a very small thing, but it turned out that it's actually kind of rare. This is a 1940s era Girl Scout or brownie pin. I haven't been able to figure that out yet. So if any of you know, let me know. And it's not a pin, I'm sorry, it's a locket. And it's not precious metal, but it is rare in that it's from that era and it's in pretty good shape. I will probably ask $20 to $30 for that. And okay, the box had about 480 usable pieces, including pairs of earrings. And I sort everything out and then I look it all up. This I just loved, and it's signed, but I cannot for the life of me, with my strongest Oculus, I cannot read who it is on the stamp. And I just love that. It's a multifaceted chain. It's very much a statement necklace, but whoa, but not in the modern way. I just love this. So, and I'll show you the tag. It might be more modern than I think, but that is the loop on it. The little tag extra, and on the front it has something written. I'm not sure what it says on this little tiny bar, and I cannot read it, but I love it, and I will probably ask approximately $20 for this as well. I'll point this down. Now, when you're opening up big lots of jewelry, or you go to garage sales or thrift stores, don't discount the fact that the boxes themselves could be worth money. I just looked on eBay, and just a Tiffany box sold for quite a bit of money. So, like, this is a vintage velvet box with a certain maker. I don't know what that might be worth, but these boxes alone have value. I love this because look, it's got its little like mother of pearl button to push it open. Of course, I don't do it right, but I just really like that. So I'm going, and this jeweler is like, oh gosh, 150 years old if it's still going. So don't forget to look at the boxes that things come in. They might be worth something. And so give it a try. Look them up. Check it out. So that's it for Picasso Cat Treasures for this week. You have a great week, and keep your eyes open for treasure.